Okay, so I'm creating this video about layering vinyl. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible, but yeah, here we go. So to start, I usually don't buy SVGs. There's tons and tons of images on Google that you can get for free that you can just screenshot using the snippet tool on your computer, where you just take it and snip the image like this. I'm not going to do that for this specific video. I found a free SVG file on Google from Pinterest that I downloaded already just to save time. So the free SVG image that I got from Google actually came with some clear photos as well as the SVG file in it already. So I'm going to show you both ways that I do it. So if you don't have an SVG and you only have a picture, you can first upload the picture here, click complex, and then take out all of the sections of the image that you don't want. Always preview your image to see what your outline is. If that looks good to you, then you can move on. Make sure you always save it as a cut file, not as a print and cut. And then you can upload your image here. I'm going to do the exact same thing using the actual SVG. The SVG would be uploaded in full color because the SVG already has its layers separated. So you can do it either way. So these are my two images. This is the one that I got from Google as a picture. This is the actual SVG file. As you can see, the SVG file comes with a ton of layers, but you can actually group and weld these together based off of their color. I'm only going to work with the actual Google image for now because I find it easier to work with. So first, duplicate your image based on the number of colors that you want to put into your image. I want to have 4 different colors, so I'm going to duplicate Winnie 3 more times. Then you're going to contour the different images to take out the pieces that you don't want. So first, hide all contours. It's going to leave it just as a black base. Turn on the colors that you want, or the pieces of the image that you want as one color, and then turn it back off. This is going to be his main color for his face, arms, and legs, which is why that's the only thing you see here. I'm going to do the same thing to these two for his shirt, as well as one for the background image that I'll show you in a few seconds. Don't forget to contour the eyes, nose, and smile so that you have space to put this onto the layer. Now that I have all of my contouring and coloring that I want, I'm going to turn my original image off because I don't want to get it distorted. And then I'm going to group my layers together and place it over my all black base. You see how it fills in all the colors? So even if you move around just slightly, you'll still get the full image of Pooh and it won't have to be exactly on the mark. The other way to do this is to create a small shape, like a square or a circle, put it on your different layers and layer them the same color. I'll show you in a sec. So as you can see, I have 2 different color boxes here for the 2 different colors here, and then I have 1 large black box for the large outline. So I'm going to group and weld the yellow box with the yellow layer and the red box with the red layer. Once I do this, I'll have the layers completely in the space that I want them to be in for when I'm ready to cut. Now you can see my 3 different layers. When I have a bunch of small pieces to cut, you can trick the Cricut into cutting them all at once by moving all of your pieces to one board and then just lining up the colors that you need onto your mat. Now that all of my pieces are cut, I'm going to take each layer from the top down and put them onto my fully black background, one at a time. Here's the first one. You see I lined up my square with the first one here, and it's perfectly aligned on my background image. Also, take a roller to get out any air bubbles that might be there before you lift. Now we have our full image down and we're ready to transfer it to the glass. We're going to cut this part off because we don't want this on there too. I just wanted to show you the back of the decal. We have all the colors on the front, and there are no holes or anything or bubbles anywhere. Always wipe your glass down with alcohol first so that you can get the driest, most fingerprint-free glass. This helps to decrease holes. Set your glass on a stable foundation so that it won't move when you're ready to put your decal on. Start from the middle and work your way outward. I don't use any tools for this part. I literally just use my finger to press down the vinyl in all the spots so that it can get out all the wrinkles as necessary. And there you have it. Your Winnie the Pooh glass is ready for sale.